Hello friends, today we are going to see about um, syllogism, and I am coming up with another set of examples here. Okay, and these are the questions, so we can go for the sums straight away. Okay, let's see the statement. No table is a wood. Okay, so we can put it as this is table and this is wood. So no table is a wood. Okay, some woods are chair, so some woods are chair. Okay, and all chairs are stones. All chairs are stones, so I'm going to draw stones here. Okay, this is the diagram. Okay, now let's go for the conclusion. No stone is table, so stone is here and table is here, so there is no um, direct relationship, so it might be right or wrong, but since there is no relation, then it is called no conclusion, so we are going to say that it is wrong. Okay, the next one is some stones are wood. Some stone is here and wood is here, so this part is wood, so the second one is right, so option will be second option. Okay, I believe you guys know what are the options. First option is only one is right, second option is two is right, third option is either one or two, fourth option is neither one or two, and fifth option is both. Okay, these are the options. Here we are getting only the second option are right, so the answer is 2. Okay, and this is the normal method. This is using Venn diagram. Okay, and there is another way of doing this as well. Okay, and if you want to know about it, you can see the first video on syllogism, where I have clearly explained the rules. It is like a formula which you have to study, and if you know the formula, you'll be able to do it in minutes. Not even in minutes, in seconds. Okay, I'll tell you how to do it in formula. Okay, what is the first conclusion? First conclusion is stone and table. Okay, stone is here and table is here. Okay, so what we will do is we'll cancel out the common terms, that is wood and chairs. We will cancel out these things. Sum plus no, sorry, no plus sum, that is sum not reversed. Sum not reversed, that is the formula. And sum not reversed plus anything is no conclusion. Okay, so that is the formula, and the first one is wrong. If you know it, and if you ask me, this is the easiest way of doing things. Okay, you don't have to draw any diagrams. By seeing it you can tell. You don't have to use pen. That is the most important thing when you go for a competitive exam. Okay, the second one is stones and wood. Stone is here, wood is here, chair cancel, so sum plus all is sum, so we can write it as some woods are stones. That is the answer, so second one is right. Okay, so this is another way of doing this, doing the same sum. Okay, okay, now the next sum, all letters are black, so letters, and this is black. Okay, all black are blue, so this is blue, and no blue is green, so this is green. Okay, so this is the diagram. This is the diagram we have drawn using the statements which are given. Okay, let's go for the conclusion. Conclusions are: no letter is green. So letter is here, green is here. So there is, it cannot be green, because if blue is not green, then letters will not be green as well. So first one is right. Okay, second one, most blue or black. Okay, most blue is here and black is here. Okay, so see, the main thing is most. What does most mean? Okay, most means it's not complete. You can say 75% is most, or 90% is most, or 99% is most, but not 100%. 100% means everything means 100%. If it is most, then it is 78% or 99% or 50%, more than 50%. Okay, so most we can say it as some. Okay, because there are only three major things. One is all, second one is some, and third one is no. Okay, our aim is to convert everything into these things. So shall I say no? No blue or green? No, it doesn't make sense. I can say some. Some means 78% or 10% or 99%. Some is a vague statement, vague word, so you can use it for anything. Okay, so instead of most, I'm going to say it as some. Okay, some blue or black. Okay, so blue is here and black is here, so definitely some blue or black. So this one is right. So the option will be fifth one. Okay, so I believe you understand the concept here, because don't get worried that there is a different word most. So I don't know how to do the things which starts with most or other things. The thing is, the main idea is there are only three things. One is all, some, and no. We have to convert it into any of these things. Okay, so we cannot say all, because most is not all and most is not no. Okay, it is not complete or it is not nothing. It lies somewhere between that. So the only option we have is some. Okay, so some blue or black, and both are right. Okay, and this one, um, now we can go for the next one. And next one, it is an interesting sum. Okay, so let's go for it. Some fruits are mangoes. Some fruits are mangoes. Some fruits and mangoes. Next one is some mangoes are red. Some mangoes are red. And all red are vegetables. All red are vegetables. Okay, this is the diagram we are getting. Okay, so let's go for the conclusion. No fruit is red. Fruit is here, red is here. Okay, so there is no conclusion. The next one is again the same thing: fruit and red, fruit and red. If two conclusion which starts with same thing, that is fruit and red, suppose if it's A B and B A. Okay, and if you have the statements which doesn't really give you a direct relation, there is, because there is no relationship between fruit and red. Okay, so if there is no direct relationship, and if the thing is no and some, then the option will be third option. It will be either this or this. Suppose if it is no and all, then either one will be right or both will be wrong. Only if it's no and some, and if you have the same thing, that is AB and BA, sorry, AB, then the option will be third. Okay, so this is the common thing. When you see questions like this, you can directly put option 3. Okay, and this is the diagram which we got, right? This is the normal diagram we got. But the thing here is, the first one is no fruit is red, this is vegetable, this one is vegetable, so there is no fruit is red, no relationship, and again fruit and red, no relationship. We should say that both are wrong. Ideally the option would have been 4, right? But here the thing here is, we can draw the diagram as fruit, some fruit are mango. The next one is some mangoes are red. First I drew the diagram like this. The second statement is some mangoes are red. Suppose if I draw the diagram like this, red, and all red are vegetables. All red are vegetables. Okay, is this diagram wrong? No. Even this diagram satisfy the conditions, and this diagram satisfy all the statements. You cannot say the second diagram is wrong or the first diagram is wrong, right? Okay, now suppose if we have drawn the first diagram. Okay, according to the first diagram, no fruit is red. So first diagram is, according to the first diagram, first option is right and second option is wrong. But according to the second diagram, no fruit is red, but this part is red, this part of the fruit is red, so the first option is wrong and the second option is right. Okay, so here we can draw two types of diagram. Okay, and according to the diagram we are getting two results. If the according to the first diagram, if the first one is right, second one is wrong, and if the second one is right, first one is wrong. So either we can say either first one is correct or the second one is correct. Okay, so the option will be the third option. Okay, let's go for the next sum. Okay, the next one is some eyes are ears. Okay, some eyes and ears. It is important to differentiate the word which you are going to use, because if you are going to use e on both the sides, you will not be able to understand, because you'll again forget whether it's eye or ear. Okay, use different notations to represent things. Okay, the next one is some ears are hand. Okay, some ears are hand. This one is eye and this one is ear. So what I've done is I have put it as small e and capital E, but since I'm explaining the things to you, it will be very good if I write the whole thing down. Okay, okay, according, this is the diagram which I have got. Okay, see the answer, and I I and. Okay, again A B B A, it is between both A and B, right? Okay, so I've drawn the diagram like this. According to the diagram, no and is an I, and is here, I is here. First one is right. Second one is some eyes are ants. Some eyes are here and ants are here. So second one is wrong. But if I draw the diagram like this, first one is right and second one is wrong. Suppose I'm going to draw the diagram like this. This is I, this is ear. Next thing is some ears are ant. Some ears are ant. Okay, is the diagram wrong? No. According to the statement, even you can draw the diagram like this because there is no relation between eye and hands. I can draw the diagram as as I want. Okay, so suppose if if I draw the diagram like this, even that is right. Okay, it depends upon how you draw the diagram. Here, when you have both, when you have AB and BA, if you're going to have the same word, that is and I, or I and the same word, then 95% the option will be third. Suppose if you don't have time, suppose if you don't have time at the end of the exam, suppose if you're going to put syllogism at the end of the exam, and if you got only maybe 10 seconds, and if you see the questions, and if you have and blindly put the option as 3, 95% it will be right. Okay, so according to this question, according to the first diagram, um, first one is wrong, first one is right, and second one is wrong. According to the second diagram, first one is wrong and second one is right. So either this one is right or this one is right. So the option will be 3. Suppose if both the options are right, the options will be 5. Okay, so 8th and 9th sum, uh, you have to make sure that when you get these type of questions, make sure that you use this one, because when you do it normally, you would say the first one is right and the second one is wrong. And after putting that, you might feel why the second one is right, because according to the diagram, and I'm getting the first one is right and the second one is wrong. But you have drawn only one part of the diagram, you have not drawn the second part of the diagram, because that diagram can be drawn in any way. Even okay, suppose the first one. Okay, let's see the first diagram. No table is a wood, table is here and wood is here. Okay, some wood a chair, some wood a chair, all chairs are stones, right? Okay, this is the diagram which I have drawn. Okay, suppose um, this is chair and this is wood, this is table, and the next one is all stones are table. Is this diagram wrong? No, this diagram is right and even this diagram is right. Okay, suppose if the option would have been no stone is table and some stones are table, the answer would have been the third option. Since it is a different word, we have to neglect the first option altogether. Suppose if it is the same word in the second option, then the answer would have been 3. Okay, okay, let's go for the last one. Okay, some books are books are pen, and some pens are pencil, some pens are pencil. Okay, some pencils are button, button. And if you could see the questions, they are giving these questions deliberately. If you can see B and B, P and P. Okay, and in the examination, all what you will do is you will draw the diagram like B and P, again P and B. Okay, when you go for the conclusions, you'll get confused. Again, you have to look at the questions. again you have to look at the question, and again you have to figure out which one is right and which one is pencil and which one is pen and all those stuff. They're giving these type of questions just to confuse you and just to waste your time, because if they give the questions easily, everyone can get 200. And the first process which they do is, the first process is rejection. They want to reject as many people as possible. So what is the best way of rejection? Best way of rejection is by giving tough sums or by giving time consuming sums. If you're going to suppose if you're going to spend 40 minutes um, on reasoning, uh, 40, if the sums are easy, suppose if you're able to do 40 questions, if the sums are easy, everyone will be able to do 40 questions. But suppose if the sum is tough, suppose if it is little difficult, maybe you will be able to do 28 to 30 questions. Suppose if you know all the concepts, you will be able to do 28 to 30 questions. Suppose if the sum is time consuming, you'll be able to do 15 to 20 questions. Okay, so this is what they want. They will not give the questions as extremely tough. Some things will be tough, but mostly they want people to be in this zone, because if you practice really hard you can achieve 20, but if your practice is very less, you will end up getting less than 10. So that is what they want to reject as many people as possible. So the only way to achieve a solid score, only way to achieve um, or only way to manage time is to know shortcuts. Okay, and so you have to understand the shortcuts, and drawing Venn diagram, it is not the shortcut method, because you have to draw the diagram, but people can say the answer by looking at the conclusion. Button and pen. Okay, pencil pencil cancel, sum plus sum is no conclusion. First one is wrong. Second one is pencil and book. Pencil is here, book is here, pen pen cancel. Sum plus sum is no conclusion. Second one is wrong. That's all. I have not drawn the diagram. Okay, I have put the things only to explain it to you. Otherwise, I would not even do this one. Okay, but when you draw the Venn diagram, you have to use a paper and a pen. Okay, let's go for the solution. Okay, statement is some books a pen and some pens a pencil. Okay, some books books a pen, some pen a pencil, and some pencils are buttons. Some pencils are button. Okay, so some buttons are pens, no relationship, so wrong. Some pencils are book, pencil book, no relationship, so wrong. Suppose if it is the other way around, suppose if it is no pencil books, then the option would be 3, because I can draw the diagram here as well. Pencil, because it doesn't make any difference. Okay, so this is what you guys have to be very sure about. Syllogism, this is a easy these are easy questions. Okay, so if you know this one, you can go for the complex ones. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and if you got any doubts, you can post it in the comment box. I will answer as much as possible. Okay, thank you.